skies, a jewel hanging in space.
Terra is an alien invasion film in reverse.
What fascinated me about the story is that it was an alien abduction movie in which we, the Earthlings, the humans, were the aliens doing the abducting.
The idea came up when I watched an old alien invasion film, and I found it very oversimplified, like the aliens are just bad and the humans are good. And I thought this is just talking about paranoia.
Hopefully the film, through the science fiction canvas, can be seen kind of as a metaphor, kind of as an allegory of what happens when worlds collide, and can there be an optimistic, positive solution aside from wiping each other out. I think that makes this project extremely contemporary.
And I wanted to have that struggle to give humanity, a fair shake.
We've got an extremely talented team of animators and character designers and artists that are basically creating a universe.
Thing that needs to blow up, if there's smoke or sparks or anything like that, that gets passed to me. Then it goes to our compositor, and he puts that into the other rendered footage, and everything gets put together, and hopefully we get a good-looking result.
Then it's up to me to go in and do the acting and the performance to make it come to life with the voice works.
My head, it's full of words. What language is this?
The character of Mala is played by Evan Rachel Wood. Evan is really expressive, which really aided in the animation process.
Or like running or an and you get like thrown down and you've got to do like lifting something like
We're in an alien world for the first 15 minutes or so in the film. And then Jim Stanton comes and we have Luke Wilson in this somewhat familiar tone.
What the? Giddy? Where am I?
It was really important that once a human showed up, that there was an immediate sense of familiarity to him, and that's what Luke captured perfectly. Justin Long was just unbelievable.
I knew you were working on something. Sounds like it's coming from right below us.
Instead of saying cut, I would just see what else he'd come up with, and he would keep on going until we were just in stitches, and I couldn't even yell cut because I was like hyperventilating from laughing so much.
What the gram is that? What the tracks is that?
David Cross turned out to be really perfect for the role of Giddy because he really understood how to walk that fine line of playing a robot that we haven't really heard before.
Lieutenant Stanton, speak to me. Are you still operational?
David Cross is obviously an extremely funny guy, but he took this role really serious.
Everything different scares them.
They should have never left home.
I regret to say, they had no choice.
Ryan Cox. He gave the character a sense of compassion, which kind of contradicted the overall character.
Kids born on the Ark have never seen a blade of grass or heard a bird sing. Have you met the enemy?
I have encountered the native Terrians. They're peaceful and they're intelligent. Their lives are filled with art and music.
There are a lot of live action aesthetics and sensibilities in Terra. In most of the film, the camera is not entirely steady, and it's kind of not a perfect frame, and there's vibrations involved.
In Europe and in Asia, there are very adult animation. But here we haven't developed that. Here we kind of perceive animation as still something for kids, something to simply entertain. This is a little bit more than that. This is, I'd like to say, a work of art.
I want to participate in broadening the scope of animation, introducing nuance, bringing unexpected subjects to the art form of animation. I recently attended an animation panel, and Brad Bird, who's an extraordinary director of animation, he said that animation is not a genre, animation is an art form. So you can do anything with animation, and that's what we're trying to do with Terra.